lot of people looking from the outside in, they see like a lot of these scandals and gossip and all these things that are on the net,
right,
out there, and a lot of times we think it's contrived. We think it's a PR campaign to bring more attention to the brand, to bring more attention to the celebrity. So we obviously know that's the case in some companies. And is that really smart? Like, because sometimes it does help. Like, you may not even know or care about this particular person as much, but because they're caught up in something crazy, now all of a sudden they're on your radar.
There is, when it comes to a celebrity per se, at a certain level, we call it a train that's behind them. There's a big machine that's behind them. So it's different types of publicists on the team. There's someone who's making sure that they're doing community service events. There's someone who might be on the team just to do their red carpet situations or whatnot. There's a marketing person on the team. There's a new media person on the team. So many times when it's the scandal or whatnot, it might be someone on the team who might be doing it to get the best results in their job or in their world.
Is that smart though? Like, is it ever smart to create something controversial or whatever to make your brand noticeable?
I don't come from that school of thought. So some people believe that all press is good press, or any press is good press, and I don't agree, because I feel like the longevity of the situation never outlasts. Scandal, it disappears in 5 minutes once the next scandal happens, but that hole is still left there. And then I just think in today's day, you have to realize, because so many clients and celebrities are connected to endorsement opportunities. They're even if you look at the Simmons sisters, how they're connected to the Girl Scouts, and you look at their shows, and their PR team does a great job reminding them, hey, this is an excellent connection. This is something you can carry on for life. If you go and you throw this party over here and you're naked on top of the table, pouring alcohol, you lose that entire endorsement. No one looks at it like, oh, they were just having fun that night. So,
speaking of scandals, Chris Brown and Rihanna,
yes,
is the biggest thing going on right now. Chris came out, did his interview, did the apologies,
right,
kept it very vague. Rihanna's team now, on the other hand, comes out with "I'ma tell all."
Right.
How do you kind of look at that?
Well, as I was saying, I never feel like by the time you see that artist come on TV, that's 100% them. I feel like that's their team directing them on what to say. So you never really know. You know, everyone has to take a step back and they can be like, oh, I hate Chris or I hate Rihanna or whatnot. That's their team that you're seeing by the time you see it. And I think that with Chris's team, for him to come across angry or to tell all or anything, at the end of the day, he hit a woman, so the world would never be open to hearing that story.
Well, what about the National Men's Coalition, who's now defending him, saying, well, Rihanna's not being honest. She was hitting him just as much as he was supposedly hitting her, allegedly.
Right.
So should he come and defend himself and say, or should his team come up with something to say, listen, it was a two-way thing, they were both wrong, they were both young, and this is the result?
I think at the end of the day, from a PR perspective, both teams are going to have to pull back off of this situation and move forward to what their careers are trying to develop into, because it could go tit for tat all the way. The men's coalition for her, women's rights for her, different things like that. So sooner or later, it's going to have to trickle off back to going on to their own projects or whatever else they have going on.